Gagnon. Higher power is. Higher power is Mike Gagnon.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests, with a speech entitled Higher Power Is, let me be clear about the purpose of my speech. For those of you that don't believe in a higher power, I'm not going to try to convince you that there is one. For those of you that believe in some sort of higher power, my goal is not to convert you to a particular form of that power. The purpose of my speech is to share with you some of my experience, my journey with this concept, this idea, and for me, this reality of higher power. Growing up, my concept of higher power and my relationship with this power was based on three forces: religion, my parents, and life events. From religion, I learned that there was no such thing as higher power. There was only God and nothing else. From religion and my parents, I learned a lot of things. Unfortunately, one of the most enduring messages was that higher power is performance-based, and higher power's love is conditional. If I think, feel, and believe the right things, if I do the right things, only then am I accepted. From life events, whether that was being born with a visual impairment and being bullied and teased growing up, or my parents' separation, getting back together, and then later getting divorced. From life events, I learned that yes, there was a higher power, but this power often acted in a capricious manner and often brought pain. These are the mental models that I grew up with of higher power, and I'll get back to them in a minute. If you were to Google 12-Step Recovery Group, you would find hundreds of options, from Al-Anon to Workaholics Anonymous and everything in between. Lots of different groups for lots of different life experiences. In my adult life, I've been a member of some of these groups. I've benefited greatly, especially in this area of higher power. Remember those mental models I mentioned a minute ago? A higher power that seemed judgmental and was perpetually disappointed in me? I would bring those models into these 12-step meetings. Meetings full of atheists and agnostics and Christians, Jews, Muslims, Buddhists. A melting pot of religious experience and personal life experience. As I listened to people tell their stories and share what they thought of higher power, my beliefs were challenged. The more I listened and the more I attended meetings, my beliefs began to change. Recently, I was preparing for a talk on step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. As I was preparing, a question appeared on the horizon of my heart and my mind. It whispered, "What is higher power?" As I kept preparing and the day of the talk grew nearer, that question crystallized inside of me. It wasn't a theoretical, theological, intellectual question. The question was, Mike, after 46 years on this earth, with the depth and breadth of your experience, what is higher power to you right now, today, in real life? With that question in mind, I began to write. Not for long, about 5 minutes, but the thoughts, the ideas, the images poured out from me. And when I was finished, and I looked on the computer screen, I saw the answer to my question. With my remaining time, I would like to share with you what I wrote on that night not so long ago. I present to you higher power is. Higher power is unconditional love, mercy, and grace that stares me straight in the face and says, I know you. I accept you. I love you. You are safe. After I travel through the gutter of my mind, my heart, my actions, my life, after I messed up, hurt myself and others, made poor choices, and given up, higher power says, I know. I saw. I accept you. I love you. I will never leave you. You get another chance. Higher power is moonlight, stars, northern lights, sunshine, puffy white clouds, laughter as children play in a pool. The call of a loon, the cry of a wolf, a baby asleep in your arms. The crackling of a fire, the giggle of a child, the intense, peaceful silence that prevails after the snow stops falling. Higher power says, I show up in so many different ways. I am always present. I bring you rest. I bring you peace. I love you. Higher power is joy, serenity, peace, and sorrow. Feeling your feelings, thinking your thoughts, and being you. Higher power says, I made you, all of you. I'm part of you. I don't make mistakes. I love you. Higher power is large group meetings, small group sharing, the traditions, the promises, the phone list, sponsors, trusted friends, many other tools of recovery. Higher power says, you are not alone. There's help all around you. There's help within you. I am always here to help you. I love you. Higher power is living life, all of life. Being present in the highs, the clarity, and the freedom. Being present in the lows, the bondage, and the fog. Higher power says, I am with you on the journey. There's joy in this journey. I accept all of your journey. I am for you. I love you. Higher power is. Higher power is. Higher power is. Madam Toastmaster.